Are we gonna last this time around more than a second? Seems like it. Well then, I was about to say like, oh, I'm really nicely on time. I was only 30 seconds late. And I just pressed stream start and OBS immediately crashed. So that's fun. It's not the first time this has happened to me, where OBS decided to just crash as soon as I start streaming, which is just unfortunate, I guess. That happens from time to time. But rarely, in all honesty. I stream so bloody often, but like, it only crashes like, I don't know how often on me. Once in like 4 months or something. Like, it is ridiculously low in all honesty. Right. Watching in Steam VR mode. Okay. I hope the controls work without breaking spectacularly. Well. Multiplayer. Sort for track because there's a non-historic. Okay, do you want the password? I need to briefly check the password. I hope that is... Oh yeah, we need to switch scenes because AMS doesn't trigger the switch scene correctly. Why is my stream on my end buffering? Okay, it just was my end. That's good to know. Let's briefly check SGP. The server is up here for... And the password is Alice. Okay. Could type that because you can't copy passwords in there because fuck you. Did I iterate this up already? Interesting, because I just watched a certain quality of a certain show, the latest episode, but I didn't think I had already updated it because I watched it on my phone. Oh yeah. Oh hey, could I type, please? Oh yeah, right, you I forgot. Text box is fucking not hidden. Because obviously asking for basic features is... Okay, it's taking ages to join a multiplayer session. Come on, please, make it in. You've been disconnected from the multiplayer session. Oh great, awesome. It's just that I literally just found it. And I get dumped immediately. Oh. I think AMS2 is soon gonna get an uninstall at this rate. It's just... bruh. I think people have actually left the server for the most part because nobody's on it at this point. I don't know where these guys are actually going because, I mean, we need a race server, I guess. Oh, wait. Did I actually select the correct server? Pretty sure I did. Because it's showing the incorrect server highlighted in this list. Nope, it doesn't want to let me in. Doesn't want to let me into that server. I have the correct password and everything. It does not let me in. Which server would we need? It's not a V10. There's but there's a Formula Ultimate server here. But it has too few people on it. But to be the correct one. Would need more slots. Let's try it one more time. Join. Let me in. Oh, now I'm getting in. Finally. I see. Finally we're getting in. But I guess it's... So livery select. I want a specific livery. Nobody's on the server anyway, so it's like... I wanna take this one. That's the one I... So. Thing is, I had checked Discord before joining. It's like... nowadays, it's like it started kicking people at 2:18, which was like 4 minutes ago. So just after I had like just gotten into... It is really a disaster, straight up. The AMS implementation on SGP is just a straight disaster, and they just haven't bothered to fix any of this stuff. It's like, we release it like this. It's gonna totally not backfire on us spectacularly. To be particularly realistic, this is just terrible in all honesty. Their release for this stuff is so terrible. Scroll, scroll, scroll. It is like impossible to find the... Oh, there we have an Autumn Vista 2 event finally, after scrolling like for ages down the list. But I think there's, on their Twitter account, they don't have really an announcement anywhere. It's now supported on platforms, refreshing the link. I want the announcement. Where's you guys' announcement? Okay, the official launch event is actually... There's an actual race here. On... So there was apparently on yesterday a sort of launch event from them, and it's still broken. There's no like... Yeah, unfortunately it seems to be just absolutely... If people can't run any races whatsoever on your server... Oh, it seems my AMS has also like deadlocked itself again. Hello, would you kindly let me back in without dying, please? Okay, so really weird, you can't... If I'm in my SteamVR menu, you cannot interact with the game at all. The game will block all the inputs. Only when I close the SteamVR menu I can interact with it. That is odd. I mean, I haven't tried it with ACC because you don't get any menus, but as far as I know, you can do that. But this is just not allowing me at all. So okay, there's a new event up apparently, and I still need to move my cursor technically back into the game to do any clicking and stuff. Half an hour of waiting for multiplayer sessions to load. It's like, it's just, that stuff is infuriating. So there's the server. Join. So continue. Right. I mean, I shared the password on stream now multiple times. Whatever. I want a livery select. I want this livery. Thank you very much. I want the other one. Let's go for this one. Alright. Full damage. Damage scale is off. Mechanical failure is on. Authentic tire wear. Unfortunately, I decided to transition while I was in there. There's no boost button. There's an adjustable turbocharger, which is odd because I don't think you can really do much in the setup. No turbo. Right, we have a shortened session at least. It did load setup from the previous track. Do we have here? I think 70% brake duct opening is a decent idea to start off with. Oh yeah, you can change. Why you would ever decrease that below anything is not understandable. I think I'll just start at this point. You're really annoying me today, Cable, because I'm really not able to move at all. So I think I may change the butt mappings to go. That was way too much downshifting. This corner should be, I think, borderline flat out in a Formula 1 car. What is this angulation here in the middle of that section? Okay, that was... Driving on grass feels really weird. Like, this thing has grip on grass? Let's not deploy VRS. It is interesting that the car is consuming more energy than I'm actually burning. Maybe I want a bit more downforce. Yeah, my turning is also like really bad. Getting out of slow speed corners is quite difficult with how much power this thing has. Ah. Yeah, I'm about 2 seconds right now off the pace. Ooh, I'm bleeding, especially in the last sector as well. Well, I was quite a bit up before I spun the first sector, so we have a bit of time before I gained there. I'm all on light fuel up, but we have 40 minutes of race here to go, so... Actually, you need some fuel. All of my fuel calculator is saying me that I have enough fuel for pace, so I can trust you. I'm consuming about 2.3 liters. Steering lock, we actually will increase that because I feel like I'm not getting turned at all. I have a bit more front wing to give. And I think I will soften the front end here over. Quite a few. Soften it slightly, stiffen the rear. I forgot that. When they merge it down to P7. The car tightens up immediately as soon as I put the throttle down. Just a bit too much. Okay, nothing. Well, that's splitter. just can't exit this corner without getting massive amounts of wheel spin there. I have to say the rear view mirrors aren't telling me much. At some point it had to snap the car, but fuck off. How bullshit that was up until that point. It's like, it just didn't want to put the power down, ever. It just went... It just didn't want to put the power down. It's just... There's a lot of settings that are just too much of a pain in the ass to deal with. Hello, why do I still have this pit board despite having literally repaired the damage here? This is a practice session. I've literally just reset because I took damage. Why am I getting a pit board still? Because requesting and cancelling a pit stop will finally make the game realize that, hey, I've reset, the car's fixed. I can't even request, it seems. God damn it, this buggy ass game. Hello, could I kindly just exit this bloody corner? How much track limit abuse can you get away? Okay, that's still within track limits apparently. Alright, let it lose time for that section here. How the fuck are you supposed to exit this corner without wheel spinning yourself to death? I think it will just wheel spin constantly out of that corner. Perhaps I should switch power mode there. Because we're still burning way too much energy. Got a ton of understeer there. You have to lift, otherwise the thing will just do too much understeer to... Need to brake it later. Hello, could you kindly just get out of fucking corners? Also, could my Delta stop dying? I've not gotten around to like fixing why my plugin decides to take erroneous data and just suddenly like dump really weird shit at me. Why am I having so much wheel spin out of that corner? It's so annoying. They are about the middle sector they are about is 4 seconds faster than me, in the last sector as well. First sector I'm pretty matched with them. What is causing the fucking bucket ass shit here to happen? Oh, we can very finely adjust this. Let's decrease this for quite drastic value. move the weight longitudinal around. Yes, if I have an issue with traction out of corners, I might just move it that direction. Guess we could touch also the right side up of the car. Another 15 minutes right now. Well, finally the bug has decided to fix itself. Oh yeah, we wanted to remap where my... Oh, come on. Feels like I got more understeer despite... I mean... I did make more binding the rear differential, so I guess that's also a thing. Whoa! What the fuck was that? Wasn't paying attention for one split second and the car immediately decided it wanted to spin 180 on me. At least I'm not the only one suffering with issues with that specific corner. This is just undrivable. I'm done with this BS. It's just undrivable. Return to box. Edit setup. Reset to defaults. Yes. We'll turn up to the 70 liters. We'll put medium slicks back on. And yeah, that should be what I now need. Oh yeah, right, the other adjustment I need is the advanced settings, and there Brakes, brake power max, brake ducts at least to 60 up open, because otherwise you cook the brakes immediately. Okay, that was stupid. Ouch. I feel like we can immediately increase the downforce because this thing is otherwise not turning into any corners whatsoever. It's like a proper nightmare. For 38, 30. And now we have the pit bull stuck up again. Just noticed the pitboard is not on the HUD layer, but on its own layer. It would be lovely to have a delta to my previous laps, it's just that my delta fucking breaks constantly and I have no clue why. Missed the apex there. And 6 tenths. 2 tenths down again on my time. I have to actually beat my time to reset the delta. Oh, I hate you. I'm still having the wheel spin issues out of that corner. Still doesn't quite want to work. Still a pain in the ass there. This corner hard. Just pit lane. Where's the pit lane line? Ah, there. Oh, you can't confirm if this. I'll still grab this to confirm. 4.7 seconds now down. I cannot find time in this. This is just fucking miserable at this point. Okay, what can we right now? Yeah, I wanted to open my sim hub to clear my delta because for fuck's sakes it just keeps bloody breaking constantly. One scoring, Silverstone, delete. Yes. Also, I might want to briefly check this specific HUD. I think I've done some like odd edits on it specifically. Stop! Oh, I hate it when it does this. So, delta. Value. No, it uses the personal all-time best lap delta. No, it doesn't do anything fancy, which is good. So I thought I had implemented something fancy there, but no, I haven't. No, I don't want to save. Doesn't need it at all. So, written this down. I want to do the other one, which is controls, configure, edit assignments, DRS. Yep. Place boost. Boost moves down here. Okay, that is acceptable in terms of mappings. Probably one more downfall still. I have no clue why it is wheel spinning like there's no tomorrow out of that one hairpin, but it just wants to. It just wants to fuck with me. But yeah, my weight moving. I probably moved how the car handled massively. Where did that other car just vanish into? DRS is working. Which is a way simpler button for me. DRS activation is very early there. It feels like it's still using that delta despite me having literally deleted it. Pretty sure I had made in the code some assumption that it can deal with the situation that the track is loaded where the delta gets deleted. Still wipes it out properly. Yeah, we have to actually switch into Qualy. Switch into box. Take the fuel off the car. We need a few laps of fuel. Softs. Yeah, we're so far off the face here. It's criminal nearly. Like 2 seconds in the middle sector alone. Jesus, what are these people doing? Hey, I changed my setup. Yeah, I have. Successfully done so. I don't know if I can even do a full push lap without running out of energy. What is this guy doing in front of me? Just driving incredibly slow. What? I've not switched the engine mode, yet it automatically decided to switch as I reached the end of the lap. Oh, I forgot to enable the DRS. Oops, it's gonna cost me. And this guy just comes out of nowhere, hacks his way past me, just like, what the fuck are these people doing? I'm driving a car. And they're just like driving a rocket ship. Off. It obviously doesn't make any sense to actually do 2 laps. 4 seconds off the pace. What are these people smoking? I mean, this is a push lap for me for sure. Please do. No, I don't want to set to auto. Much track out. I was way too late on the throttle there again. What is weird is that I'm second fastest right now. How long do we have right now? 6 minutes right now remaining. I'm on engine mode off. Oh god. Oof, that was a bit something. I don't know why this guy hadn't escaped yet. Yeah, that was a terrible sector there. the most minuscule of improvements. Let's prepare the car for the race, because we might have no time between the sessions. I don't want to be caught out. There's such a minor time between me and the next car. One man, like 9. This car is just like skill gap times 1000. So, okay, 70 liters need to be put in. Medium slicks put on the car. I think it's 70 liters or so. 26 laps. That's what he said to. Let's just pack like 70 liters just to be safe. We don't need to take risks on the fuel. A few more people racing. I mean, in 40 minutes, I assume we're probably just gonna single stint a set of mediums and call it a day. Okay, he's finished as well. Didn't improve. We have 17 people on the grid. So that's at least something, I guess. As far as I'm concerned, everybody's finished at this point. Oh, somebody actually passed me in qualifying. Ah! Lost my front row. God damn it, some Canadian passed me. But like the slimmest of margins. Yeah, my final sector is slow. I think I ran out of energy every single time, which is my problem. They just burnt the energy completely throughout the lap. Should have switched down the energy in twisty section early in the lap. But I never did. So I ran out of it in the end. We have 2 minutes right now before the grid. Oh, we do have a mandatory pit stop. I see. Probably can't refuel the car. So we probably want to actually switch to slick tires and then pit strategy. Damage repairs is like a very long one. Well, we're just gonna slap some sort of pit strategy together. If we have any way to manage a pit stop, we might as well just run softs, I would say. See how far those get us, and then we'll switch back to switch over to mediums, maybe, or just stay in the softs. Who knows? Alright, let's just do. Yep, I think that's working. sec here. Okay, don't need this anymore on my lap. Just need to drive. My water bottle, there's my water bottle. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Right. What? Huh? I was put into the garage? Why? I can't press drive. What? Why? What did I do? I did nothing. I got put into the garage, like, no reason. I did nothing. The game just dumped me into the garage suddenly. I can't even press drive. My race is... It's like, why can't I race? It's like, what happened there? I didn't press ready, but none of the... not everybody else had pressed ready either. It's like, what was the error that the game decided, like, no, you're going to the fucking garage? It's like, what is this shit? AMS2! I'm done with your garbage, okay? So apparently you had to press ready, otherwise you get dumped into the garage. Like, what is this garbage? It's like, from where should I know that? That you need to press it, otherwise you get dumped into the garage and you never get released. Apparently. I'm done with... I've dealt with AMS2's garbage enough times. It's like, I woke up for this race in the early morning and I get fucking... I can't even race. It's like, and my mouse pointer is now stuck. The game has decided to freeze up itself. Where's my mouse gone? Oh, for fucking sakes, I hate this game. What a trash game. I'm done with this bullshit. It's like, it's just... Restart the session, for God's sakes, to let me back in. I was just dumped into the... Trash game. I'm done with this shit. It's over at this point of fucking AMS2. It's like, it's... Oh hey, you had to press ready, otherwise you don't get anywhere. And they're not gonna restart this shit. It's like... Where do I... Oh yeah, I got disqualified actually. How? What did I do to get myself disqualified? The game just randomly decided to DQ me before the race even starts. It's like... It's like, from where do I know that I need to ready myself? It's like, yeah, could we just restart so we actually can have a race? Would be nice. It's like, fuck off, hacker. It's like... Yeah. Yeah, but I would like to play, because how could we just restart? So ready button. It's like, it has the button and me screwed me. Need to ready up in this game. It's like, fuck off. timer. It's like, thanks. I gladly appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I'm getting a restart. Thanks, guys. What is this game even capable of? Like, absolute trash? I have enough shit like this. It's not fun. Just that the game dequeues you for, like, not pressing ready is like, oh, God. You can't start up the pits, because I would have just taken the pit start, it's fine. But you can't apparently start out of pits in AMS2. Because that would be, like, require a developer. Which this team doesn't have. It's like... Like, what do I need to read? Fuck off. I get you thrown out of the community. It's like... Mate, you're talking with the steered ends to it. I'm not gonna take shit for this. Sure, hacker. Sure, no liver. So. Left. So, I've had enough. This bullshit. I've had enough of this BS. I mean, I guess I'm awake right now. I could actually do something, you know, productive, like... Stellar defense. At least something, yeah. I just discovered that that VC is reverting R-Factor 2 to the previous build, which is complete bullshit because, well, that build was not stable either. So, I think that version was actually worse for stability. The previous release was actually fucking terrible, and I think the current release is actually decently stable. But, well, we're just gonna roll back R-Factor 2 as well while we're at it. Because fuck me at this point. I fucking hate this fucking trash heap. Let's just launch it on R-Factor 2 at this point. So I can do some actual driving. I should probably drive something that like AC. In all honesty, I should probably play AC right now to unwind. Because RF2 is just gonna piss me off more. Not because RF2 is brokenness, I mean, that's its own thing, but like because of insufficiency of pace, because that shit is worse even here. Somehow. Thank God I'm miserable because of one fucking click, because I thought, oh yeah, this doesn't matter too much. It's like, oh, fuck off. I got screwed completely. Entire evening ruined. Shambles. Right. Oh. Oh! I just noticed I have so much power on this Discord, I could have just disconnected them out of the voice chat. This does not show good character for me, that I even consider this shit. I want to show him who's boss, but like, because the guy is a bit of a cunt. It's like he's leading the race by miles and is typing on his keyboard while doing so. It's like there is a certain like disrespect of shit there. And I'm just like, bruh. I'm not gonna entertain someone like that. Really. I just got fucked. And now we're waiting for Factor 2 to finish updating. Because of course it updates. It updates every single fucking day. Like there's always like 50,000 packages to update. Because it always does. It's annoying as fuck. I could also go to bed and actually get some amount of sleep. God damn it. But I'm here now, I'm sitting in my rig, I can actually drive a bit. I think I won't install AMS2 quite yet. I will drive the PLR race and now it's just gone. Don't need this garbage anymore on my computer. I'm gonna install Dirt Rally 2.0 and actually enjoy something that you could drive. Oh wait, that was the wrong button. Enter the competition section. No one wants this. No one asked. Nah, people actually asked for this. I'm actually joking about what. People actually asked for this and people want it, so drive. I mean, I've currently the wrong overlay technically for this, but hey, it's gonna be alright for this one. I mean, the joining server is about as long as AMS2. I get shit is the similar length, but like the rest, God knows, it's garbage. It's actually worse somehow than this. And this game is known for being trash with its loading times and everything. But AMS2's loading times are worse. Straight up. Gotta be real chief. AMS2 loads about as fast as RF2. It's more trash than this game. It's really weird how like people say like, oh, whenever there's okay. What are people doing at 4 in the morning on the... Okay, I need to be... Oh yeah, right, they actually made a new set, right. I need to download that one. Roger! I just need to actually get my hands on this shit. It's just a question of like, how the hell am I gonna get my hands on the set? Luke! Because the only thing he provided me is a link to this, like, hot lab, which the replay isn't gonna help me. Okay, it could help me, but like, the replay isn't gonna provide me a set, right? I still need the setup. I don't know where you buried the setup, but like, I still need. We're just gonna run this. It's a setup. We can practice. Fair enough. Right, but because we're on the old build, we don't actually have sparks, which is sad. It looks so pretty, honestly. It would have been really nice for the race to have those sparks. I think the force feedback multiplier has unset itself again. It does that regularly. It's nothing unusual for R-Factor 2. Yep, we're at 100% again, because that's a sensible thing. How much pressure is... let's just see, how do we hit... Yeah, I do need to press it down quite a bit before I actually reach true 100. Oh, this thing shows me even when I... This is neat. Honestly, one. This is fine. I need to push the brake in to get any brake power. I think I have my load cell configured too heavy, because I think I collapsed my stack at about... My spring I think collapses at about this point. And there's still more weight that I can put on the load cell. I think I've configured my load cell a bit too heavy. I've been racing for ages with that. Probably one of my reasons why I have like issues with like braking power in AMS, in ACC actually. It makes obviously driving cars like this easy in this game. More travel before I... So we have now a bit of fun driving here. With how my chat is configured, it's covering completely up the rearview mirror, but in this car I have a sensor camera, which is useful. The exit one, that's good. It's gonna be a lot of pain because I need to get like 3 seconds out of the second half of the lap, really. Although this chicane is also a bane of my existence. I feel like the road might actually be really a green, which is all gotta be hilariously fun. I still need to go quick. If it's green, that means I'm just... How much time gain is just in there when you can run the corner exit normally without completely going straight. Broke very early there. I need to really walk into that brake pedal in the beginning phase. Okay, that doesn't work. Ouch. Right. Hello. Let me drive. Alright then. Why am I... I'm pretty sure my tires should not be flat spotted. I've not really locked up much. But they're badly flat spotted now suddenly. Great. Great. The brakes just like keep going straight. Sure. I want to reset again, but I want to bloody lap in at this point, so I just have. Nah, we're gonna reset. This isn't. It's pointless. Like, I'm gonna deal with that shit in the race. I'm fine with that. But like, this isn't fun. That's just bullshit. I barely locked up. I didn't even really feel the lockup into the hairpin and into the Mulsanne corner, and it's just like, now you have flat spots, stupidly massive ones. After a single lockup, that's not how it usually has been working in this game. For God's sake, usually you get away with like a double stint of abusing tires before you actually have any sizable amount of flat spot that you get a vibration. I mean, I can even gain on myself nearly a second for this. For those two corners. That's impressive. But I'm bleeding the time again down the straight. Whatever. What is this? I'm pretty sure I've loaded the setup. Like, this cast and handling. Oh, wait. You're about to be joking. That isn't the Le Mans setup that I'm driving. I'm not driving the Le Mans setup, I'm driving the fucking it. God, I'm stupid. No, it is the Le Mans setup. Oh, it is the Le Mans setup. It's not the... What is going on? Why is this car not working correctly? It is really odd. I've not failed drive. It's like I've driven this before, but it's like it's not done this shit before. But it tries to suck me off the road. It had been understeering before. What is this? Problem is because it's Le Mans, it like takes a freaking half an hour to do any like testing. Because fuck this circuit, honestly, in that sense. Le Mans isn't that special, it's just a couple of corners of a normal track stuck behind long straightaways. So you waste a lot of time just traveling down straights. It's really not that special. Oh, it's special because there aren't that many like that. I think there needs to be more time out of that chicane than that. 10th is, I think, not enough there. I'm getting close to like 3 or 4 tenths, I think. Holy shit, what the fuck? The car's now doing weird stuff. Really weird. Like locking the rear disc suddenly into a corner. Wait, it never did that before. Also, we have the vibrations back. I think I'm gonna hate Mulsanne Corner for like 30 different reasons. None of them... Stop! For fucking sakes, I just want a fucking lap in at this point. God damn it! Can I just have my lap finally? No, the car behaves like really weird. It's like it's on a different setup when it is on the same still, like I drove a week ago. My car was nice and everything. It's just shit now. God, what the fuck? Fucking what is this shit? Fuck off. This needs to be taken flat, the entire section, and the car just, like, completely goes wherever it wants to, but not where the fuck it's supposed to go. I'm pretty sure the instruction was to take that section flat. I just wanted this raid to fucking get through it. Okay, can I just get a few, like I haven't even gotten to the part where I would start a flying lap. Car's been fucking me over every single turn before that. Why are you punishing me now? Couldn't you punish me a week ago so I couldn't have given a shit about driving you? And instead done the LMP2 again. Which would have felt like garbage, but hey. Would have probably gotten in around the circuit and couldn't give... In split 3 I wouldn't have had to care. Here I have to care a bit. I want to care a bit as well. But no. When you actually care, shit will just fuck you over. Why do I need to cough now? That's my water bottle. At least there are long enough straights on the circuit to drink. Please put the bottle down. I don't know what's stuck in my throat. I haven't eaten anything in an hour, so... Man, this is just getting that corner right. It's just such an improvement already. Oh hey Solar, how are you doing? You joined at a great. I mean, you joined at a time where at least I wasn't pissed at AMS2. Because God, I was. Although I'm not doing particularly mood-wise better. It's not unaffected 2 for once. It's the car. I mean, that's not unusual. But this car's acting quite peculiar. I drove it like a week ago or so for practice, and it's not handling like it did. And while I should have a new setup to test this car with, I don't have access to the folder to actually like put the setup on. I mean, I know I'm bleeding about. Fuck me! Why am I coughing? It's not like usual that I got water into my windpipe. It's just for some reason my throat is really dry just now, and I'm suddenly coughing. This wasn't the case 5 minutes ago. It just suddenly started out of goddamn nowhere. Just things weren't complicated enough. That was nice. I didn't know the car could grip up like that. second hairpin is still pretty sloppy. One of the big problems is more sound, what we're now approaching. Still missed the apex. Still gain about 3-4 tenths. We're just running the corner a bit better than usual. You just have to brake so early for that. Now, Le Mans. Oh, that was stupid. Bottled it up. Because I thought of taking the first part flat. It's not a good idea. Okay. I don't know if it's sunrise on the server or sunset. The fastest hands in the West strike again. To bring peace. You're joking. Loic said you can brake at that at those curbs, and it's like, no, you can't. The car will not stop at those. It just will not. You can try. Certainly the car will not stop there. Oh, broke too early. Previous run was better through here. I'm knocking it quite a bit down. It's like last time around was 3 tenths up, I think, here. And now I'm like even with my time. But my best time is really bad. It's like, I think it's 27 and I need to get down to like 24s. Car did not want to turn in the last part, for fuck's sakes. So we're now 3 tenths down. Awesome. Because that's how it goes. It's like, although this section is like where I'm actually pretty strong. And we don't get any brakes. Thanks, I really appreciate this car for not stopping at all. It did that constantly when I last time practiced. It just didn't want to stop for that stupid hairpin. It just did not want to stop for more sun. Actually, I want to check. No, it's evening. It's a sunset that we're driving into. Nope. Car did not want to turn in either. Front end sort of, the rear end definitely not. Neither should do. Car just did not want to stick. So we set a second off the pace instead of being on the pace. Beating my time. It's really frustrating because I know that I'm very slow through the Porsche curves. Seems to not really give me much gains there. Despite that I should gain about a second or so just with the Porsche curve optimizing them. And invalidated. It's a bit too far. That matters too much. And what the hell is this? This acts like a Porsche in terms of like missing corners. Wait, suddenly like, oh yeah, the front end will stick, the rear end won't. And you suddenly go around the center axis because the front end somewhat sticks, but if you oh, and then I get understeer here, don't get the line right, lap invalidated again. How the fuck am I supposed to improve on this circuit when this circuit fucks me over constantly? This isn't fun. And I just wanna be faster. I don't wanna beat the aliens, I just wanna be halfway with them and not a mobile chicane in this class. But no, whatever I do, I get slower. I get flat spots on the tire, everything goes wrong. Half a second off. I should be up on my time everywhere because it's so awful. Downshift. And now I have no exit speed, so this corner got fucked by me. God damn it, can I just have a nice lap at this point? I think I honestly have to gain actually more than half a second left of that corner. I have to slow down so much for a car to actually turn. And it's really weird because whenever comparison, because I saw an image of like Lloyd doing a comparison between my lap. I have not uninstalled the game yet because I have another race tomorrow. So no, I have not uninstalled the game. I want to probably do that, but I haven't done it yet. Gonna race another race. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna do more practicing and I'll fuck the two. No, it is a bad UI decision, I will tell you that, because every other game sets there a drive button, at which point you are on the grid, you're committed to driving, and not a ready button like it's done in every other... When you're ready up for a party in a multiplayer game, your regular ass multiplayer game, where this button doesn't do anything. Outside of everybody having pressed it, so that the session will start. That's how these things work. It is unfortunate that I hadn't pressed it, but I didn't because most people hadn't pressed it up until that point. And it really doesn't do anything. Let's be frank about that. I have to unfortunately really disagree with you with it being a wonderful game. It's just... My experience so far has been this is made by people who do not understand how to build software. Frankly. It's really trash. This is coming from someone who's played R-Factor 2 for years and knows how broken this garbage is. Probably that's why I know that this is broken. Like, I'm not sitting there to wait 15 seconds for the server browser to load 5 servers. That's a joke. It is a complete and utter joke. I haven't seen something that bad in years. Yeah, I know. It keeps me from being disqualified. If I knew this was the drive button like it's done in every other game, then sure, I would have pressed it again. It's been that I've done now, how many online races? This was my 4th AMS2 online race. 2 of these were actually run through SGP properly, which meant you didn't have a pre-grid time. So you just got dropped onto, after qualifying ends, you just get dropped on the grid immediately. Which screwed me over once because I didn't have the fuel in the car. Great, I didn't know that would happen. The other time, it was for fixed setups and we got enough fuel into the car to actually finish the race, which was neat. Game isn't completely stupid. It fills up your tank when you actually need it. That's neat. My expectations are low, but sometimes they can be beaten. Right. No, when you set up a server on SGP, apparently you can't set the pre-grid time. Or you need to set it up to require rating or something, I don't know. Nobody has figured it out what is causing this, and there's 2 different communities that ran one of these. I mean, the SGP implementation is in general buggy as hell. But yeah, in those cases you just get dropped on the grid. And you immediately get the countdown and immediately get go. It's really weird. But yeah, I guess the game AMS2 expects you to figure out that you need to ready up by running public lobby races with 0 people and then figure out that you need to press the ready button. Or just instinctually press it. Because you're not expecting anything. I guess I tried it out and figured out this happens. I guess I did that. Yeah, but I'm not blaming AMS2 specifically for the problems it's encountering on SimGrid, but it's like, it's bad. Granted, I was not around when ASCC was added. I was not around when AC was added, and I don't play a race room, so didn't judge that one. I think I was playing on some SGP before, but it's like it's in a state where calling it beta would be being charitable. It's not good. Because it's completely and utterly doesn't want to work. And people just brushing it off. Oh, it's new. It's like, no, it's released. It needs to work somewhat. I can forgive hiccups and the occasional just like, oh, there's a setting missing. Oh, something just goes slightly wrong. But like for example, being dropped on the grid. It's like it's it's annoying, but I guess you figure it out very quickly. However, that's the server just dumps you apparently occasionally. And then if you actually all the server, the latency is an absolute joke. Yeah, it's very unfortunate that I might just finish off AMS2 on SGP, because AMS2 is not popular to begin with. And with this SGP implementation, people like me came to install the game, and they would probably quit just dealing with the SGP issues. Unfortunately. Yay, I improved by half a second. Hooray! Another 2.5 seconds to go. Hello. Yeah, I mean I wouldn't say all of the kinks. I've seen some stuff that's definitely not particularly that fun. I mean, it's like I've written this down on another Discord because I've driven with the pit crew people. I think you might have seen that post because I saw that you were on the pit crew Discord as well. Where I listed like the issues that I've encountered with AMS2, and some of them are like really not funny. Like the ready button is a joke in comparison to them. Although they're all inconveniences for the most part, you can still play the game around them. And again, I'm driving here Alpha Factor 2, I've played thousands of hours in this game. It's like I have no reason to judge people for playing AMS2. I have no basis. Someone who woefully puts up with that level of jank is like has lost any credibility really in judging anyone for putting up with it. Maybe spread out to more normal stuff. Like, is that a suggestion from you for me to do that, to drive on normal AMS2 servers? Because like pickup racing doesn't exist in that game. Like it doesn't exist in Alpha Factor 2. You maybe can do it in ACC, but it's not a great experience. Like, no, this doesn't really happen. It's like, I'm sorry, I will hot lap against, will drive against AI, I guess. If you suggest that as an experience, then yeah, I would say that's an acceptable suggestion, even though I don't do that much. And especially I dislike hot lapping. I dislike practicing on hot lapping a lot. The pace anxiety, I really dislike that. I guess I'm only 3/10 off my pace. Wouldn't say issues with like bad drivers. It's like, okay, you occasionally will run into bad drivers on public servers. Wouldn't say that's much of an issue. You run into skill gap issues on public servers, and you run into just having like two people around, which isn't particularly fun when you have like too few people more the problem with. Oh, I don't know what you mean with stop running into bad drivers. Doesn't make quite sense to me. Because I don't think I've mentioned anything with bad drivers. Ah, that. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that explanation. Wouldn't say I've dealt really much with that experience. Even when I did some public lobby racing in ACC, when I was trying to figure out the kinks of the game and wasn't using SGP. Because SGP is just like stupidly useful of like, oh yeah, I want to do a GT3. Let's look, can I have some GT3 race at this day? And like enter with some sort of car. Although you could probably do this way better with low fuel. Doing it over there. You get like so many servers. You get so many sessions most likely because they do an iRacing style stuff. They haven't touched their stuff really. And it's just like, hey, I want to drive this GT3 car I've never driven. Obviously, GT3s are just GT3s, there's not much variety. We don't know that. And you have a decent race then. Public lobby, you just get into the problem of, as I say, it's less the quality of drive, it's more just like you have 2 other people on the server with you. And that's it. It's a bigger problem. And you have nobody to race against. This isn't much of a race then. Unfortunately. God, the fault you can't still don't want to come to me. I mean, it can't work worse than the Alpha 2 servers. Can they? Because Alpha 2, Christ, that stuff is like something else. You really don't want to host servers with Alpha 2. On the one hand, if you don't know anything about how to host servers, Alpha 2 offers you a UI. On the other hand, it really screws you up and you have to dive into nice, and then the UI gets actually in the way of you more than helps you. Oh god. Thank you, Carl. There's so many people on servers. Ah, okay. I mean, I guess you're probably American, so you probably have things are more than your time slot. For that's surprising. I guess to each their own. I guess I haven't looked there, or I'm bad at looking, or something. I just like my showing up to a random league race. It's just what I do. Like you like you're running in a public server. Like I just like, oh hey, here's a random league race that runs at this time. Let's just do that. Join there. Show up without practice. Have some fun. you just get unreasonably unlucky. Oh man, I'm kinda used to it. That been series where it's just like I Can it get worse? Yes. Where like one race after another went to shits because of something. In other cases, I'm also sometimes very fortunate, so I'm always like, am I actually that unlucky? I mean, I got in the NLR up to... I passed the quarterfinals. I'm now in the semis, so I'm one of 75 drivers that got that far. I'm not gonna expect to get much further because I'm not that fast. But I got there. I didn't get taken out by people. I didn't have like a disconnect or something. I didn't oversleep enough that I missed the race. Which, yes, I was in danger at one of them. Yeah, I'm still not fast enough. It's bleeding way too much time here. I would like 25s, that would be nice. This decent starting point. Ah, die andere der. Oh. Well, I think this is a good time to pull out. In AMS2 being able to find lobbies with people, I mean. It's unreasonably unlucky. No, I haven't really tried, so in all honesty, I've gone with the assumption, and having seen the server browsers for whenever I was in joining a multiplayer session and seeing how many options are there. That's all I've done. I've just gone with the experience of having seen of different games. How few and far between it is. Yeah. I mean, on the other hand, like I occasionally play Pavlov VR. In case you have a clue what that game is. And very occasionally, I think I haven't played it in months at this point. Yeah, I mean, occasionally you can find actually people on that game and play with them. And have a decent fun. Although for me personally, Sim Race has a bit more commitments than a 10-minute deathmatch round. It's just slightly different. Like in that one I can drop in the middle and it's like it's not a non-issue, but like I would like a race to be at least like 30 minutes or so. And then you need some practice in front, then you need a qualifying session. Like, it's just sim racing isn't quite well made for public server racing in that sense, because you need to be committed to a server for quite a while. But I guess it can work. Yes, you got scammed. I mean, you can. I have DVR on, so you can scroll backwards in the stream and find the point when I was streaming AMS2, because I did at some point. Just spoiler alert: the race started without me, because I misread the UI. thought it would just be fine. If the timer ticked down without readying up, that I would be fine. No, the ready button works like the drive button in every other game. I mean, someone had to figure that out. Ah, you're not going to. Oh well. I mean, I'm gonna end the stream sooner rather than later. I was gonna try a bit longer to see if I can finally get into 25s here. Because I'm washed. Ah, fucking hell. I spin off like an idiot. That looked so stupid, most likely. Because I counter-steered and that was way too much counter-steer and flew off the circuit. It's nearly 5 in the morning. I've only improved by 5/10. This isn't great. But that's what I'm gonna settle with for now. I'm gonna get taken. Yep, I am driving a diff 1 ground effect car. Although I'm driving at diff 3 LMP2 pace. Yeah, I mean my first time is a 26.5, which is god awful. Just more. I don't know what you're trying to achieve with that quote. I guess I don't get the reference. Maybe I'm just at this point very tired. It's nearly 5 in the morning. And I haven't slept that much. So yeah. Right, okay then. I would say it's time to say goodnight. Bye bye.